Good morning, welcome back to the NEET Express. I hope everyone is doing well. So, today we'll continue the digestion series. All right. I hope you understand all the part. Okay. Now, let's move forward. Fine. Okay. This is the digestion and absorption. Okay. First is nutrition. Whenever we talk about the digestion, we always talk about nutrition first. And what is nutrition? Nutrition is the process of obtaining food by living beings. It is digestion and utilization for energy. So again, it is divided into the autotrophs, heterotrophs. Autotrophs, that are organisms which synthesize organic substances from inorganic. Example are phototrophs and chemotrophs. Phototrophs, chemotrophs. All right, and heterotrophs, again organism that use chemical energy of organic compounds synthesized by other organisms. Here again divided into the three types: holozoic, saprozoic, and parasitic. You can call it saprophytic instead saprozoic. All right. What is mean holozoic? Holozoic means if the organism possesses five different stages like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion, and we perform the same. That's why humans comes under the holozoic, as well as amoeba. Saprozoic or saprophytic, all fungus. Parasitic means parasites comes under the parasitic nutrition. Okay, intracellular digestion and extracellular digestion means food is digested inside the cell. Example, amoeba, paramecium. Extracellular digestion, food is digested in alimentary canal. So humans are comes under the extracellular because we have different system, alimentary or digestive tract, to break down to absorb the food. All right, earthworm, fish, and man. All right, this is the diagram we already discussed. Now first we'll move to the digestive system and their functions. The structure and function of the digestive organs and their associated glands. Mostly mouth and buccal cavity. The mouth is transverse slit like opening bounded by two soft movable lips. Right. First we'll see the lips. Now buccal cavity is bounded by above palate. Above palate means it is roof of the buccal cavity. Roof of the buccal cavity has two parts: hard palate with ridges, and posterior part, that soft palate that makes swallowing easier. Why we call it hard palate or bony palate? Because it is attached with the maxillary bones. That's why we call it hard or soft palate. Small flap, the uvula or velum palati, closes the internal nares during the swallowing of the food. आपण त्याला मराठीमध्ये काय म्हणतो? कंठ. जेव्हा आपण कार्टूनमध्ये पाहत असेल, जेव्हा ओरडताना कार्टून काय दिसणार आहे, तिथे एक घंटी टाईप दिसेल, त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो? युव्हिला. त्याचं फंक्शन काय असेल? इट क्लोजेस द इंटरनल नेअर्स ड्युरिंग सॉल्विंग. अँड अबव पार्ट कोणतं झालं बकल कॅव्हिटीचं किंवा रूफ? पॅलेट. पॅलेट अगेन डिवायडेड इंटू द टू, सॉफ्ट पॅलेट अँड हार्ड पॅलेट. आता मला सांगा, बोनी पॅलेट किंवा हार्ड पॅलेट जास्त डेव्हलप कुणामध्ये असेल? मोस्टली इन कार्निओर्स. ओके. अँड बिलो इज अ थ्रोट अँड साईडला काय असणार? जॉ. अप्पर जॉ अँड लोअर जॉ. आता एक लक्षात ठेवा, अप्पर जॉ इज अटॅच विथ द maxillary bone and lower jaw attached with the mandible bones. Inside the buccal cavity is present a muscular tongue and teeth arranged on the jaw. Muscular tongue. Okay, you can see in the diagram here, salivary gland. This salivary gland is known as parotid because it is present below the earlobe. This is present at the jaw angle, means it is submandibular, and this is present below the tongue or near to the lower incisors. We call it sublingual. Parotid is the largest salivary gland and sublingual is the smallest salivary gland. लक्षात ठेवा हे पार्ट. First, tongue. It is skeletal muscle, help to move food in mouth and to the taste. Without tongue, it is not possible to taste any type of food or liquid because our tongue has taste buds. Taste buds have papillae, fungiform, filiform, and some circumvallate. Fungiform is mushroom shape. Shape will not ask in the exam, but they will ask only the names: fungiform, filiform, circumvallate. Filiform, thread-like structure, circumvallate, inverted V at the posterior. Okay, taste region कोणते असतील? Sweet, tip of the tongue, salt on the sides, bitter on the posterior part. I think everybody had experience with the cucumber. Whenever you eat, it won't taste bitter first, but while swallowing we taste it bitter because the posterior part of our tongue is responsible for the bitter taste. All right. Functions. What is the function of tongue? It helps in the ingestion and tasting the food, for swallowing, and help in the speech. Whatever I am talking to you, it is due to the tongue, muscular tongue. See, this is fungiform papillae at the tip, filiform at the side here, and circumvallate at the end here. All right, and this is a posterior end. इथे काय असणार आहे? Upper side ला uvula. इथे filiform, smallest, numerous, no taste bud. म्हणजे इथे छोटा एरिया असा आहे जिथे टेस्ट बड नसतील फिलिफॉर्म मध्ये. त्यामुळे हे कुठे तुम्हाला डायरेक्टली दिलेलं नसेल, बट दॅट्स ट्रू. देर आर स्मॉल एरिया इन फिलिफॉर्म, दे डू नॉट possess any type of taste buds. Now types of dentition: thecodont, heterodont, diphyodont, and dental formula of human. What does that mean? See, human teeth are classified on the different criteria. Heterodont means we have different type of teeth, right? Incisors, premolar, molars, and canine. का सगळे सेम टीथ आहेत आपल्यामध्ये? No, we do not possess the same type of teeth. We have different type of teeth, their shape, their functions. That's why we call it ourselves heterodont. But what about the fish? Fish have same type of teeth. All teeth are same in structure as well as in function. That's why they comes under the homodont, and we come under the heterodont. And diphyodont means we'll get 2 sets of teeth in throughout the life. जसं आपण लहानपणी दुधाचे दात म्हणतो आणि नंतर जे आलेले एकदा पडले तर ते परत येतील का? नाही. त्यामुळे आपल्याला पूर्ण लाईफ मध्ये किती येतील? फक्त 2 sets of teeth. त्यामुळे डाय मीन्स 2 टाइम्स येतील. तर पॉलिफायडॉन्ट कोण असतील? फिश कसे? त्यांचे जेवढे वेळेस पडतील तेवढे वेळेस येत राहणार. जितनी बार गिरेंगे उतनी बार फिर से आएंगे, इसलिए फिश को हम पॉलीफाइडोंट बोलेंगे. ऑल राइट. थीकोडोंट, द नेक एंड द रूट आर हेल्ड इन द बोनी सॉकेट. सी, इफ द अटैचमेंट ऑफ टीथ इन प्रॉपर सॉकेट एकदम फिट अँड फाईन अटॅचमेंट असेल तर त्याला आपण काय म्हणणार? थीकोडोंट. याच्यामध्ये कोण येतील? ॲलिगेटर्स, ह्युमन्स, क्रोकोडाईल, एक्सेप्ट ऑल रेप्टाइल्स. रेप्टाइल्स कशामध्ये येतील? डिफरंट याच्यामध्ये येतील क्लासिफिकेशन, बट याच्यामध्ये 2 रेप्टाइल्स आहेत जे की एक्सेप्शन आहे, विच इज क्रोकोडाईल अँड ॲलिगेटर. Alright, so heterodont means human have 4 different type of teeth present: incisors, canine, premolar, and molar. Thecodont, the neck and the root are held in the bony socket. That's why we call it thecodont. Diphyodont, there are 2 sets of teeth. The milk teeth are replaced by the permanent teeth. पहिला सेट असेल कोणता असेल, मिल्क टीथ. सेकंड टीथ कोणता असेल, परमनंट टीथ. सी दिस इज अ एलएस ऑफ मोलार टीथ. आता आपण एक पॉइंट राहिला आपला, डायफायडॉन्ट मीन्स our one type of teeth is not diphyodont, which is monophyodont. Which one? If you know, the dental formula of human is 2123 over 2123. All right, one half of the upper jaw and one half of the lower jaw. But what about the children? They have formula 2102 over 2102. Zero means no premolar present in the children's. Means in our life we do not have premolars during the childhood, they develop afterwards. So premolar हे फक्त एक सेटच येणार आहे होल लाईफ मध्ये. दॅट्स वाय ओनली प्रीमोलार इज मोनोफायोडॉन्ट. ऑल सेट कसं आहे आपलं टीथचं, डायफायडॉन्ट. बट प्रीमोलार हे फक्त लाईफ टाईम मध्ये एकदाच येणार आहे. ते पहिल्यांदा दुधाचे दात येणार आहेत का, नाही. मिल्क टीथ म्हणतो का, नाही. ते डायरेक्टली कसे येतात, मॅच्युअर झाल्यावर परमनंट टीथ येतात. दॅट्स वाय ओनली प्रीमोलार इज मोनोफायोडॉन्ट. ॲज वेल एज आणखीन एक टीथ आहे कोणता, लास्ट मोलार, किंवा आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो विस्डम टीथ, अक्कलदाढ, जी की आपल्याला लाईफ टाईममध्ये एकदाच येते, लहानपणी नसते. तर त्यामुळे देर आर टू टीथ्स विच आर मोनोफायोडॉन्ट. विच आर दोज, वन इज premolar and another is last molar, or last molar la another name is wisdom teeth. All right, see this is the structure of tooth. This is upper portion which are above the gums is known as crown, and the part which is in the gum, that is neck, and below the gum or in the socket, that is called a root. Now enamel is the hardest substance in body, so teeth are covered with the enamel, and second hardest substance is dentine, which is inside the enamel. Here is, you can see green, red and blue color nerves. They are blood vessels and present in the pulp cavity, and these teeth are attached in the socket with cementing layer. And what is this? This is a bony socket. Okay, and this is gum. This is overall structure of the tooth. I hope you understand everything. We'll continue this now in next lecture. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to the channel and keep supporting. Thank you very much.